Hello and welcome to SiLA Python. My name is Mark Durr and I'm the maintainer of the SiLA Python repository at GitLab, and I would want to give you a short overview, introduction to SiLA Python, that you can find all the parts you need for development or running SiLA Python. SiLA Python can be found on our GitLab repository in the SiLA2 group. I will come to the details in the next slides. But before, I would like to give you some overview of the characteristics of SiLA2 Python implementation. We try to keep the code very fast installation, fast execution, lean code as good as possible. We also try to keep the memory footprint small, also the footprint of the installation, so it's around 60 megabyte, and the biggest part of that is the gRPC library. It runs on all common platforms, Linux for example, where it's developed mainly Raspberry Pi, OS X and Microsoft Windows 10. A very powerful feature of SiLA Python implementation is its code generator, which can, based on feature description language, so XML-based description of the features, compile that into already runnable Python client and server code. And the only thing you need to do as a developer is then to add the hardware-specific part of this, of your implementation, and then you have a very fast prototype of a SiLA client and server. More details you can see and hear in my thermometer example in one of the next videos. Everything is open source, by the way, license and royalty free, so no further fees need to be paid. So now let's have a look at the repositories, the SiLA Python repository on GitLab. It consists of mainly the SiLA library here, which is, by the way, also published on PyPy, the Python package index. So by that you can simply install this SiLA library with the pip install command. In this Python library you see the client and the server code, the modules for that, and also the service detection. We have the feature definition language parser and proto buff builders, error handling libraries are also available, and that makes the core of our SiLA Python. Then we have SiLA, the COM library, the SiLA communication library. This can be used to do the hardware connection to the actual devices. So we try to implement like COM interface modules, but also then later USB, CAN bus or IC2 connections. But this need to be still be implemented, and we need your help to do that. In the folder examples you find some nice illustrative examples how to use SiLA Python, and I would recommend to start with Hello SiLA, our Hello SiLA example. which is simple, just to get everything running and to demonstrate how everything works. I will make an extra video on that, so please look in the channel for that tutorial in the next videos. There's also a folder implementations where we collect interesting implementations to real world examples. Right now this is a little bit work in progress, so not for every device we listed here are already running code available, but we do mention where gaps are, and if you have some time, please feel free to add code, suggest it, and we will incorporate this in future releases. Last but not least, I would like to draw your attention to the SiLA code generator. I will talk more about this nice tool in a future video. Just for now, this is the generator that translates feature definition language files, XML files, into runnable Python code, where you just need to add your specific hardware parts. Okay, so this is a brief overview of our repository, and now let's have a look at the literature. So the documentation. SiLA Python is very well documented by the Sphinx documentation system, and you can see the SiLA documentation through this link here. By the way, this link also is appearing here, so you can click on it, and then you see here the documentation, how to install quick start guides, and a lot of more information, how to develop Python, how to run Python on different machines. SiLA Python on different machines. If you have questions, further suggestions, please feel free to contact us at our Slack channel. This is very active, so you see here a lot of people contribute, discuss things, ask things, so just contact us there and feel free to ask questions or do some proposals. If you have some code ideas, just make a pull request, a merge request, and send it to us, or open an issue, and then we can easily incorporate this into our running code base. We can also discuss further ideas, changes, bugs on Slack channel. So please, on GitLab. So please use these tools to directly address code issues or proposals. So now it's time to summarize. So I hope I could show you that it's a small and fast implementation, well documented and clearly structured, but still there are some gaps that need your help. So please feel free to contact us, write code for us, discuss with us new ideas. We are very open and helpful. And by that, I would like to thank you and give you an outlook to our next videos. So in the next video I would like to show you how to run a very simple Hello World SiLA client server, and then we start to develop a real world instrument with SiLA Python. By that I would like to thank you for listening and hope to see you soon in the next video, on the next videos. Bye.